One time, a viral video of one Miss Eze Frederick surfaced online where he was allegedly threatening that he's going to invite some IPOP members, for them to come and help and secure the properties of the Igbos living in Lagos. This video went viral and he was arrested for that. He was arrested on April 2003, like 2003. He's now granted freedom. He was granted freedom yesterday. How many years now? That's allegedly 2 years this man has spent. Someone that is of the age of 67, imagine being arrested, detained, spending some of his days in prison. Freedom is very sweet. Like, no one deserves, to be restricted or to be denied of his freedom. That is why you should be conscious, very, very conscious of what you say, because whatever you say, it will be used against you in the court of law. And ignorance is never an excuse. You might say something, and when they start reading meaning into it, be like, no be so, like, I didn't mean it to come out like that. It's not what I intended. Emotions are not, acceptable. Emotions are not applicable. You want to say something, be very, very careful. Like, think am two times. What this thing I want to say, will it put me into trouble? Freedom before speech. Very, very free. Like, you say whatever you want to say. But freedom after you said it, it is not guaranteed. Though all the online, like Twitter especially, you see people, involving themselves into tribal war, the ethnicity war, whatever it is, start talking about lashing at each other, dragging and saying some things that are mean to their fellow human beings. All because of what? You are not from my end, you are not from my region, you are not from my tribe, you are not this and that. Like, people should be very careful when they engage in some of these things. While this was going on, this self-acclaimed chief, he was even, arrested for two things. The man was charged to court for two things. He acclaimed that he's a chief, and he was not one. Some persons are saying, is it wrong for a person to to call himself a chief among his brethren? It is not wrong, but do it at the detriment of yourself. You are a chief. Like, there are procedures to this, there are protocols for you to be actually recognized as a chief. So you cannot just wake up and say you are chief, you are this, you are that. Because when issues that are related to it come out, can you be able to defend yourself? During the process of trying to find out who this man is actually, he found out that he is not a chief, just as he said. And that is number one offense. He was, being charged for that. And as well, that there is still an ongoing issue. There's still a reef. There's still some issues that are not yet sorted out that the government is having with these persons that you're mentioning in your videos. And it's not even like if they ask him now to provide them that he can. He doesn't even know them. Maybe he was just trying to, issue out these things, and maybe so that people will fear him, or people will see that, oh, I can talk, I can do this. At the end of the day, he landed him in prison, and he has spent 2 years in prison because of what he said with his mouth. He's out, he has regained his freedom. Some persons are encouraging him to go and fight for fundamental human rights, detriment of fundamental human rights. What's your thoughts on this case? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching to the very end. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.